Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. So today we will finish verse number 82. The verse is titled, O Radhe, with a face like a fully blooming lotus flower, when you go out to meet Mohan at night, your swiftly moving feet become afflicted with fatigue. O Devi, when will you, although your shyness personified, call me by name to massage those lotus feet, then I know that you have accepted me as your own. So I will continue where Shri was left off yesterday, and this is Swamini personally lifts her feet that are the all in all for Tulasi's heart on Tulasi's chest, because she wants to mitigate their fatigue. These feet have become unfit for playing and dancing with Mohan. Who can measure Tulsi's bliss? She finally gets these long desired lotus feet on her chest. Tulasi sits on a pedestal, takes Swamini's 2 feet on her chest, and starts to serve them. No one else but a Kinkari can understand how dear these feet are to Tulasi. Tulasi showers these lotus-like feet with oblations of her tears.
Hello? बात हुई क्या? अभी निकले नहीं? इंजेक्शन दिया क्या? अच्छा अच्छा, ओके, ठीक है। देखो रहना कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है। Yeah.
Tulasi showers these lotus-like feet with oblations of her tears of love and kisses them in an unseen way, thinking, when I have Swamini, I have everything. So for the Kinkaris, there's nothing else than Swamini. Everywhere they see her, everywhere they feel her. Everywhere they're focused on her. Only one focus. And this is called Adiksneha. It's very intense.
Again, repeat.
Being focused. I was just coming to my inspiration. As a result of Tulasi's massage, Swamini's feet have now been cured of their fatigue. An amazing beauty blossoms on Swamini's face. The desire to play with Mohan was in Swamini's heart, but the fitness to do it was not in her feet. Now her feet have become fit again. In the kuncha, she holds her feet on Mohan's chest as she leans against him on the bed, and thus they become eager to make love. Tulasi understands that it is more discreet to go out of the kunja now. She sits outside, but keeps her ears and her mind fixed on what happens inside. Suddenly, she hears an angle bell sweetly jingling. I think I'm being called with this sound. The maidservant mingles with the absorption of the yugala and enters the kunja, where she sees that Swamini's hair got entangled with Mohan's earrings. She cleverly unravels the knots and quietly leaves the kunja again, leaving the Yuga Kishore, who saw her at the personification of their ecstatic playtimes, to their love place again. Suddenly, the vision disappears, and with anxious heart, Sri Raghunath prays, O golden goddess Sri Radhe, you are bashfulness personified. O blooming lotus-eyed girl, your steps, your dancing playtimes, and your behavior are so sweet and gentle. When you go out to meet the king of the kunja, who has already arrived on the trysting place, you become tired of walking down the roads, so you give up your bashfulness and order me, considering me to be yours. Listen, O Rati Manjari, quickly come here and massage my feet. When will that blessed day come that I can blissfully serve your exhausted lotus feet? I repeat the translation. O Radhe, with a face like a fully blooming lotus flower, when you go out to meet Mohan at night, your swiftly moving feet become afflicted with fatigue. O Devi, when will you, although your shyness personified, call me by name to massage those lotus feet? Then I know that you have accepted me as your own. So we read the last part of verse 82, and now we start with verse 83. O Radhe, O granddaughter, the time has come for your worship of the sun god. Where are you? With these angry words, Mukhara sound like nectar to me and make me happy? Oh, Radhe, oh, granddaughter, the time has come for your worship of the sun god. Where are you? With these angry words of Mukara sound like nectar to me and make me happy. Some peace will be found even if the beloved deity does not directly reveal herself in visions, dreams, or smarana. It is to be desired that one becomes very anxious out of want for direct attainment of the beloved deity. In order to keep this eagerness alive, the beloved deity does not show herself so easily and so quickly to the loving devotee. When sadhana, bhakti, becomes filled with eagerness for the deity, it culminates into prema.
Again, underline this. When
sadhana bhakti becomes filled with eagerness for the deity, it culminates into prema.
Jama Priya, Jantu. He is the example. Jama Priya. Very much attachment for Radha. Western world body can also do. When Aarti starts, she cannot stay. She is making dress for tomorrow. Nobody knows. Many dresses she makes, beautiful. This is the love of the Radha Mohan. Very attached with Radha. Very much.
When sadhana bhakti becomes filled with the eagerness for the deity, it culminates into prema. Just as it is true that we get whatever we are really eager for, similarly, it is true that we cannot relish something before we become eager for it, even if we have already obtained it. The heart of the aspirant must be filled with eagerness, for eagerness is the very heart of devotion. Without a feeling of eagerness, there will be no taste for bhajan. And without taste, bhajan is dead, or just like dead.
Dead. Radha.
A man has no great thirst after a glass of cold water in the winter, only in the hot summer. Similarly, we may have collected so many nectarian books, and we may have been initiated into such nectarian and ecstatic mantras. But if there is no taste for these things, within us, they will not appear very nice to us.
Sweetheart.
The example of devotional eagerness and anxiety that Sriman Mahaprabhu, the descension of God, who sanctifies the age of Kali, has given in his Gambhira Leela at Puri, stands before the aspirants like a mountain, even today. His example will always remain the life force of the aspirant devotees, helping them to also become so greatly eager. By Sriman Mahaprabhu's grace, some of his great anxiety was also infused into Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. The beloved deity stays at a distance and relishes the view of his devotees' eagerness behind the screen. Sometimes he gives the devotee a view of himself. How vivid was the vision of Anuragi Lilashuka. Later the Lord revealed himself to him and said, I'm with you, and I've heard all of your anxious crying for me. All these visions will bring the aspirant forwards and will gradually bring him to the level of specific experiences. The aspirant's target should be the activities of the acharyas. In the previous verse, Sri Raghunath experienced his Charana Seva of Radharani, and in this verse he perceives Mukara. Mukara is the mother of Kirtita Devi, Sri Radhika's mother. In the morning, just after Radhika has secretly returned home from Seva Kunj, where she had spent the night with Mohan, Mukara comes into her bedroom and exclaims, "Oh Radhe, oh granddaughter, why are you still sleeping? Don't you know that it is Sunday today? Everybody is awake already. Quickly get up, bath and prepare yourself for your ritual worship of the Sangha." These angry words sound like nectar to Radhika's maidservants, because by going out for this worship, Sri Radhika has plenty of opportunity to meet Mohan at Radhakunda and to play all kinds of blissful playtimes with him. One of the 108 names of Sri Radhika is Mukara Trik Sudha Natiri. She is the nectar-like granddaughter for Mukhara's eyes. Mukhara is externally unfavorable to Mohan. But within herself, she actually hopes that Radha can meet him. When Vishaka hears Mukhara's angry words and sees her standing on the threshold of Sri Radhika's bedroom, she gets up from bed at once and says, "Shaki Radhe, quickly get up. Srimati lying asleep on her bed, exhausted of her loving playtimes with Mohan the previous night, looks like a lordly swan steered by the waves of a lake." When Vishaka and Mukhara disturb her like that, she wakes up with a shock, but then she dozes off again. Then Tulasi, who knows that her time to serve has come, starts awakening Radhika by gently massaging her lotus feet. Now Sri Radhika slowly wakes up and sits up in her bed. Suddenly, Mukara becomes doubtful when she sees Mohan's yellow cloth that Radhika has accidentally put on before she separated from Mohan at dawn. On her, doubtfully, Mukara calls out, "Hi Vishaki, what is this? I saw Mohan wearing this yellow cloth last evening, and now I see it on Yashaki's body. Oh, what kind of behavior is this for uncontaminated housewives?" Vishaka is shocked when she sees the situation, but she quickly regains her presence of mind and says, "Oh, old Mukari, oh naturally blind woman, the red rays of the morning sun are shining in through the window and are making Sri Radhika's blue cloth seem like golden. We also make this mistake many times. What to speak of you? Don't vainly pollute the reputation of our Shaki with the crown jewel of all chaste girls." While Mukara pays attention to Vishaka's words, Tulsi immediately takes Mohan yellow cloth away from Sri Radhika and replaces it with a blue one. Seeing the blue cloth, Mukara shyly goes away. She goes out carefully. What would happen if Jatila saw this? In the Purva Raga act of the Vidakta Madhava, Nadakam, Mukara describes how Sri Radha is overwhelmed by feelings of love and separation from Mohan. How much everyone in Braja loves Swamini, who is the embodiment of deep love. How much Mother Yashoda, Mother Rohini, and Danishta love her in Andishvar. The maidservant is very proud of Swamini's glories. Stavamala and Stavavali are filled with Radharani's sweet attributes. In his Ujjvala Nilamani, Srila Rupa Goswami describes 25 attributes of Sri Radha and helps the aspirants to get acquainted with them by elucidating them. This is especially to be discussed and relished by the practitioners of Manchari Bhav. For Tulasi, Mukara's angry words sound like nectar, because she knows that Mukara means to say, "Quickly go to the shore of Radhakund. Mohan sits in the kunja waiting for you. Do you think that this is good?" Meanwhile, the vision vanishes and Sri Raghunath prays, "O granddaughter Radhika, our eternal worshipper of the sun, now is your time for worshipping the sun god. O dearest one, where have you gone? Leaving the altar of worship, with whom are you having rasic conversations?" Raghunadas Goswami prays, "When will these wonderful angry words of Mukara shower my ears with nectar? When can I relish these ever fresh words?" Thus ends word 83.
Radhe Radhe Go